An embarrassing season to start. The Bulls who have won 5 games and lost about 19 or 20 have finally made the right decision on firing Fred Hoiberg. When the Bulls hired him, I knew it was going to be a bad signing. I knew that it was the worst choice that they made. And in his 4 year career as a head coach, he only won like 113 games and lost like 154, 155. So, like I said, I knew that was going to be a worse signing, and the Bulls finally made the right decision on firing him today. Usually, when a head coach gets fired, it's usually the assistant coach that takes over, and I don't know offhand who the assistant coach is for the Bulls, so they'll probably be filling in for the remaining 50-something games that are left in the season. So because the last four coaches the Bulls had, and all four coaches, actually the last 5 or 6 coaches the Bulls have all been fired. They fired Phil Jackson about 20 years ago, and then they hired Tim Floyd. Tim Floyd got fired, and then after Tim Floyd got fired, then Bill Cartwright took over. Bill Cartwright was only a head coach for the Bulls for 2 years, and then he was fired. And then the Bulls hired Scott Skiles, and then Scott Skiles was fired 4 years later. And Vinny DeNegro was fired after 2 seasons. Tom Thibodeau was fired after 5, and I think Thibodeau and Phil Jackson were the two best coaches that the Bulls had in the aspect of winning wise, and the Bulls made the mistake in firing Thibodeau. But like I said, they made the right choice of firing Hoiberg. I was waiting, and I knew that he was going to be fired this year. It was just a matter of when.